Hi everyone. It is a beautifully hot day in Reading, and I just thought I'd do a quick video update. It's 7 o'clock in the evening and it's still light outside. The joys of summer coming. I got back from the I-5 tour in the early hours of Tuesday morning, and we had our last tour night on that Tuesday night. It was the most incredible trip. Just thank you to those who sewed into me and those who are praying for me. God just did some really powerful things, and saw people saved, got to see legs grow out, and got to just see the Lord touch people and just blow wind into people's sails. And just one of the things that I really noticed on the trip was that I was getting some pretty accurate words of knowledge. And for those who don't know what words of knowledge are, basically it's something about the person that is present or from the past that there's like no ways no one could know that about them unless they were close friends. And so I just got to really almost shock people on the streets, especially in Portland, but just leave them really in awe that God knows them, and actually that He's not angry or disappointed, that He actually loves them. And it was just really encouraging. Still trying to make up sleep. At about 3 o'clock every day, I feel like I could sleep for a year. But I'm so grateful that I went on that tour. It really was such a great time, and I will actually do a written blog just to give more details on that. We have 2 weeks left of school. I actually can't believe it. This has been the fastest year of my life, well, 9 months of my life, and I'm just so thankful. I really, really, really. The other day, I was having a bit of a wobbly with finances. I'll share a bit of what's just going on in a bit, but the Lord said to me, Sarah, write out a list and see how I've come through for you. And when I added it all up, which included tuition and this trip and flights and stuff, I've been given over $9,000 this year worth of stuff, whether it was groceries, money, just gifts. And that equals to like around about 120,000 Rand. And so I just want to encourage you, if you're chasing your dreams and you don't think it's possible, somehow the Lord gave me over 120,000 Rand worth of stuff, $9,000 worth of stuff. But I was just panicking a bit, and that's just really brought some peace to my heart. And I've just been undone by His faithfulness. It's something that He's been speaking to me about, is He is the faithful one, and I'm realizing how true that is, and just how He is so for me. I spent a good few weeks just meditating on Romans 8, 32, like, if God is for me, who can be against me? He did not spare His own Son, but freely gave Him up. How much more would He not give us all things? And I've been meditating on that. I've seen breakthrough in my finances, but it's come to the point again where I'm actually really needing help. And this is this interesting space. My heart is in such a different place around finances, but I'm also going, okay, Lord, this is there anything that I need to be doing? And I just felt to actually make a video. I am so thankful. So firstly, just thank you to everyone who has sown into me, whether it has been financially or through groceries or actually just prayer. I cannot even tell you how much I value your prayers and your encouragement. I could never have stepped out and taken this risk without family and community around me supporting me and telling me to go after my dreams, to really pursue that which I knew the Lord was speaking to me about. And so coming back for second year was the biggest risk I've ever taken, but I have got to know the Lord. It's priceless what I've got out of this year. Getting to know bits of His nature that are now so steadfast and solid in me that no one could tell me otherwise of certain aspects of Him. And I'm really excited to see what else he's got up his sleeve. They say he leaves the best wine for last. Like we know, the miracle of turning water into wine was the best wine that he made at the wedding. And so usually these last 2 weeks I had my most significant breakthroughs last year this time. And so I'm just really very excited and expectant, and just keeping myself focused on the Lord for these last 2 weeks, not trying to wind down and not trying to think forward, but to be present. But I do have some immediate needs that I would love to just invite you into, whether you could just help by praying and declaring these things in, or if you financially are in a place to sow into me, I would so appreciate it. My most immediate need right now is I actually don't have a flight home, and I need to leave the States by the end of May. Ideally, I'm hoping to fly on the 22nd because I have a ride down to San Francisco that day with friends, and it would be really cheap to fly to actually just catch a ride with them. And so I want to ask you, if you know anyone who has an abundance of air miles, or you know someone in the airline industry that could get me a discount, or you want to just pay for my ticket in full, it's roughly around, I think it's going to be around 9,000 Rand, which is like $700, maybe a bit more because it's so close to the time. So that is my most immediate need. I need to get that booked. I am so excited to come back to South Africa and just see my family and friends. It would just feel a lot better knowing that I was sorted with the ticket and then I could come home and see you guys. And then I'm still owing $80 on utilities for last month, which I just do not love, being in arrears and owing people. But my housemate has been incredibly gracious with that. And so that's also an immediate need. $80. I have in a week's time, I need to be paying rent, which is $320. And I have probably another like $80 worth of utilities that I'm going to need to pay, and that's the last month's rent. It will be for May, and then I don't have to pay after that. My rent contract ends at the end of May, and so I'm basically needing around about another $1,000 just living expenses and stuff, just to be able to do some fun things at the end of this year, just in terms of being able to go out and celebrate and be part of goodbyes and all of that, but also that would cover my rent and utilities and just being able to eat. My cupboard is looking pretty sad at the moment, so I also just am needing a bit of money towards food at the moment too. And so if you would be interested in doing that, you can just message me. I will give you my South African account for South Africans. But for those in the US, I have a PayPal account, and it is Sarah, SARAH, the letter J, HODG @gmail.com. Sorry, that's my South African PayPal, Sarah J. Hodge @gmail.com. That's my South African. My US PayPal is Sarah J. Hodge US @gmail.com. And so you could put it in my South African account or go through PayPal. It's actually really cheap for me to transfer money from my South African account using PayPal because I'm an F&B customer. So that's really helpful. I just ask you to consider praying for me, calling in the finances and the provision for the ticket that I need. I have seen him move. I've been singing that. I've seen you move. You move the mountains, and I believe I'll see you do it again. You made a way where there was no way, and I believe I'll see you do it again. That is my anthem that I've been singing over myself and my circumstances, and it's the truth. I've seen him move mountains this year, literal mountains, and I'm actually going to do a blog post to truly show you the amount of provision that he's given me this year. But I would love for you to help in any way that you can. Just be calling it in. Stand with me. I need people to hold up my arms. I am feeling a little bit weak and in this area, a little bit tired of pressing in for finances, but it's the final stretch, and he is good, and yeah, I am otherwise so well, loving life. I had a really good birthday. I'll share more about that. Yeah, I better go. This video is getting very long. Just bless you. Thank you for watching, and I will keep you updated in a written update, which I'll probably post a link to this video from. Yeah, just bless you. Love you guys. For those in South Africa, I'm coming at you. I don't know where I'm flying into yet, so that could be Joburg, could be Cape Town, but I'll definitely be down. I'm gonna make sure I'm in Cape Town, get down to George to see some people, get down to the Eastern Cape, and then possibly up to Nelspruit, where my mom is now living. So that will be fun. Yeah, bless you guys. Have an incredible rest of your weekend. Love you all. Bye.